Here are the other newest blasters from EMERBU. These are the fully upgraded MK8 blasters. So I've already got them pretty much put together. However, these go together just the same as basically their new M4A1s or the SLRs. Very simple, really. The only thing you're going to do to put them together is put that buffer tube on, which I've shown you before. They give you a nice long screwdriver to be able to do that. So you got a V2 gearbox in here. It is a nylon gearbox, but it's all metal interior, all metal components, metal gears, that kind of stuff. High-speed 480 motor in there. Pairs nicely with that 11.1 to give you that really high rate of fire. You got that 1.2 spring in there. That's like an equivalent to like an M92. Of course, you could upgrade the spring. You could probably go up to an M100 and be okay, and that should really bump up the FPS. You can definitely go higher than that. It's just more likely that over time, if you go higher than that, you're going to just eventually end up hurting the gearbox. But that's really with all of these. And as you guys know, I've talked about it before, any of these good blasters, you should expect that you're going to have to service them at some point, or that something may break at some point. You're going to have to replace them if you use them enough. That's just normal with all blasters, whether we're talking, $140 or we're talking $400. That's just how it is, right? So otherwise, we got a metal inner barrel. You got the nice 14 millimeter counterclockwise on there as well. And if you may remember, I basically made a SLR version that essentially looks exactly like this because I had one of these stocks or one of those handguards. So I put it on there. So you've seen one very similar, except the stock is different on this, right? You got the cool flip up iron style sights, which I like. Of course, they do give you some hardened gels. When those get used up, buy good ones. Try a couple different brands. I'll let you know which ones I use and what I find to work best. But because of the chemical makeup of your water and the mineral in your waters, even the ones that work great for me, they may not work great for you. That's just kind of how it is sometimes. So just know that that's part of it. And of course, if you want to make it even safer, less realistic looking, they got the nice pre-cut decals that can fit on there. And if you look at their website or at Amazon, you'll see what it looks like with those on there. Now, Amazon's being really weird. I mentioned this in all these EMERBU videos. Sometimes it says these can't be shipped to your location. It doesn't make sense because it's not a restriction in my state, but it says these can't be shipped there. So if that's the case, if you order from Emerbutoys.com, anything you see on Amazon, any of the blasters at least that are on there, and you order them from Emerbutoys.com, those ship from the US, so you should get them in a couple days too. They do plan on adding some additional blasters that will ship from China, but I'm sure they'll be noted on their website as to where they're shipping from. So, all right, so check out Emerbutoys.com. They got a lot of really nice new blasters with fully upgraded V2 gearboxes or those ARP9s that have that fully upgraded Gen 8.5 gearbox. All of them, I'd say, are great blasters and probably the best value out there for what you're getting because everything's been upgraded for you already. And of course, I'd go ahead, if you want to make them even better, I'd go ahead and buy them, use them like this. If you're using them extensively, eventually you may need to replace some things, and then you can replace, you can always replace with even better metal gears. You can replace the spring. You can replace a lot of things. So that's not a bad idea either. So check back. Of course, we'll do the demos. We'll check the FPS on these, see where they're at. Eventually, I'll probably take them apart, show you the internals. And, that's what we'll end up doing. So hopefully you guys like that. All right, comments, questions, post below. Of course, like, subscribe, share my channel with your friends, and participate in those monthly giveaways. Thanks.